Tampa Bay Rays finishing up their 2-game visit. The Sox winning game 1 last night 4-0, and today go for a sweep as the home team.
Great time. It's time to get back. Want a quick game, quick flight.
And that's going to be in there for a quick strikeout. DeLuca caught looking. Whitlock off to a nice to pare that down. 3-2. And he missed with that, and he walked him. So Aranda is on in front of Rosarena. Red Sox winners last night 4-0 for you. Sharply hit, single into center. Aranda will trot to second base, and they've got a couple of base runners with 1 down.
Power is something that is developed later on for a lot of players that get to the big leagues.
Driven into right field. Refsnyder has it sized up. He'll make the catch. The runner at second base, Aranda, will advance, and he will slide into third with 2 down.
It'll be interesting to see what Caminero does this year too.
Rosarena taken off and popped down the right field line. Casas a long run, and he'll make the play. Very casually in foul ground, but he comes up with it. And Whitlock holds with 2 men stranded.
Play hot. So for me, it's just how many pitches is he seeing, and are you coming out healthy?
Well, he can do this all day, taking ball 4 and driving up that on-base percentage. And the decision has not been made yet by Alex Cora. A liner and off the glove of a leaping Caminero, and that'll be a play at second base and in time to get Casas as he is cut down trying to advance.
I think the big one is take a step back. You know, a lot of people say freeze on the line drives. You should be almost thinking back on those. And right there, that ball was in his glove, and Casas not fleet of foot. Better on the outside. If you try to focus too much on that outside, you're going to lose that strength on the inside.
Now, Red Sox have their first base hit as he singles to left. And Yoshida to second.
The offenses. Stole 80% stolen base rate.
Play on, and the tag got him. Masa Yoshida unable to get back, and a gun by Mejia to cut him down. It's still 0-0 at the end of this Dominican series, part of the Major League Baseball World Tour. Up the right side and through for a base hit. Hamilton with the dive and the miss, and Mejia is on with a single. That'll be the second hit today for Tampa Bay.
Oh.
Ow. He's checking on that hand. Atlanta Braves for Chris Sale. Going to start the season on the IL. To the right side. Gobbled up by Hamilton. He'll throw wide of the bag. Here comes a runner. Mejia. He will score. And down to third moves DeLuca. And no chance at all for Casas to make a play.
You think, hey, just go across the bag, touch the corner, but you're kind of sensing that runner being there, so you kind of just hold your ground.
And Rosarena with a fly to left and caught by Yoshida. Here comes the second run as DeLuca will tag up and score to make it 2-0 Tampa Bay.
But you just also got to read it too, especially when you feel it cleanly like that.
Little pop up here. Big swing by Paredes and a catch made by Trevor Story. And that'll be 2 down here in the third.
That is the
and another one popped up to the right side. Hamilton fighting the sun. He'll make the play though to retire the side, but Tampa Bay on the board first here. They're ahead 2-0 here in game 2. So it's a different animal in that regard. Swung on that one, drilled down the line by Palacios. He smashes this one, and it is gone. A wicked line drive against Garrett Whitlock, and that will make it 3-0 Tampa Bay. Yeah, you could tell the crack of the bat that was big time trouble.
Trying to get it up, left an inner half, and you leave it down or inner half to lefties. This can happen a lot of times. We saw what, a couple pitchers that were from Manhattan College last year.
Little bloop shot, and Hamilton will handle that on the outfield grass, and 1 man out. And slam. cut on and missed. He put him away. Slayton gets the strikeout and 2 down.
Yeah, liking what you're seeing right there. It looks like but as a hitter, you're trying to pick the spot. It's not easy when you get a guy that's mixing it up like that.
Mejia will take ball 4. And that comes with 2 wins last year. Cut on and missed. That was filthy to strike him out. That was a nasty pitch. 1 run scores on a Palacios home run. And 3-0 Tampa Bay here in the middle of the 4th.
If I don't have coffee, you don't want to be around me.
Story with a pop up. Aranda around the bag. Sun can be brutal today. 1 down here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
That Netflix show is going to have Triston Casas all over it.
He may be the star. He's going to rope a base hit into right. So Triston Casas on board for the 2nd time today. And reaches with 1 down against Savant. We're all good.
We're going to cut the budget this year. We're taking out the rules.
Right. High fly. This one jacked deep to right field. Palacios is back on the track. Still going back. Leaping. He couldn't find it. That caroms back to the center fielder Holsizer. And Casas will scamper down to 3rd. And Moss is into 2nd with a double. And that,
is it Troy? Did they used to have it, or they still have it?
and it's going to be ball 4, and that's going to load him up for Pablo Reyes.
I'm trying to remember.
Ref Snyder lead off their bases and the pitch.
Oh.
And down he goes hacking. He struck him out. That's out number 2. And Gomez fires, and he missed, and that is ball 4, and that'll force him to run. Triston Casas will trot in. Red Sox get on the board, and the walk forcing him in. Runners take off in the 3-2, and it'll be popped up into center. Basabe will put that away to retire the side. Red Sox will leave the bases loaded. They do get 1, 3-1 Tampa Bay.
Yeah, the one thing about Japanese baseball players, you see a lot of the common.
Rafaela with a high deep drive to left field. That one way back, heading for the wall, and that ball is gone. He hit it a ton. And the Red Sox grab another run. Cedar Rafaela with a launch job to left. That one back near that tin roof.
Yeah, Rafaela got into that one right there. Uwasawa, you look and then look back at the replay. He just hung that pitch. Ooh, just left that, and man, he backspun that out of here.
Japan. Connor Wong the batter. And what's become a 1-run game.
Yeah, it's so fascinating how the pause. A lot of them have that pause too at the top.
To the club. And break camp with the Red Sox. A 1-2 pitch. And that is in there for strike 3. And that, of course, his payout pitch. And he does walk him. Another good at bat. Triston Casas, who's reached 3 times today.
The MVP of the Grapefruit League or the Cactus League.
That's across for strike 3. Caught him looking. Cedar Rafaela hits an absolute bomb, though. And the Red Sox are within 1 at the end of 5. And getaway day here in the Dominican. That one driven deep to left field. Way back it goes, and another one. That one off the light tower. Ball is flying here today. Meade will touch them all.
I mean, look at the literal definition of light tower power right there. They're excited about this young man and what he can do. Had a little trouble when he came up to the big leagues last year, but a top prospect for them that they like. As you said, Dave, they got to figure it out, and they might have to trade some guys away. But that's what the Rays do well.
And this guy born in Australia. He also played Australian rules football. He had to make a decision between the 2 sports when he was 16 years old. They've chosen the right one.
I think so. Yeah, he went down and got that too.
To make it 4-2 Tampa Bay. Basabe will drill this one into right field. That's going to be out number 1. He is 0 for 3 today. And he's going to drop that one fair inside the right field line. Ref Snyder will cut it and fire, but he's into second base with a double. So Mejia's good day continues, gets a little bit better.
Yeah, sure.
About 73 in the booth. Little dribbler here to third. Dahlbeck fires, made a nice play there. They'll send a runner Mejia down to third. And the 1-1 into left center. Raffaello with a long run. That's going to drop between the outfielders. Another run scores for Tampa Bay. And into second, Aranda, as he picks up a hit. That one found the alley way out there. Did ya? Holds the cool in. This one popped into left center. Could be a tough play. Raffaello coming on and drifting out there. Gonzalez to make the play in left center field. Another run scores. Meade with a blast. In fact, they got 2 in the inning, and it's now 5-2 Tampa Bay.
That's what spring training's for, to work out those kinks. You know, come March, at the end of March in Seattle. You know, it all.
Talking about Lindo Sueños, the program. You've been involved in that as well. Why is that program so important?
It's just so important because of the impact that we're doing in El Mamon, which is a small village. They speak, and it's the way that they communicate on the field. They're able to translate that communication when we're building the house the next morning.
Oh, that's special.
Yeah.
And when it's all done, as Heineman takes ball.
American fast food spots.
2-2, and that is in it for strike 3. Rafael caught looking, and 2 down. Well, Nate in the 6th inning to fill up the bases, and the 1-1, and hammered to short. Wasabi up and over, close play. He's safe, and a run is going to score. And the Red Sox squeak out another run. It looked like the inning was about to end right there, but Red Sox hoping for a big inning. Big high fly down the left field line by Dahlbeck, deep into the corner. That one's sailing, and she is gone. That is a grand slam. Bobby Dahlbeck cleans them off and puts the Red Sox in front. A deep blast down the left field line, where the ball is sailing today, and the Red Sox lead it 7-5. Yep. Time today 7-5. That'll be scooped up by Aranda at first base, and that will retire the side. Casas making a final out, but the Red Sox capitalize on all those walks, and a big blast from Bobby Dahlbeck as he launches to left. Red Sox lead at 7-5.
Right, but it occupies such a central place in the entire in Dominican society, and kids grow up loving baseball, playing it year-round, and dreaming of being baseball players. Almost, and it's flat. It's not a mound, so that's
right.
different in terms of pitcher development.
Little blooper here, and that's going to drop into right field, and that's going to put runners on the corners here. First and third with nobody out for Tampa Bay.
And then on top of that, equipment is a struggle. So I'm watching these pitchers. More often you'll hear trainers.
Yeah, because it has a negative connotation from back in the day.
Well, there is still like the Buscone element, which is the finder, right? The person who identifies the talent, and oftentimes a Buscone will identify kind of. He has a good one, and he was at a field that I was at a few days ago.
Curtis Meade with a base hit. Runners on at first and second as the throw gets away, but it's going to be backed up by Murphy in foul territory. It's becoming
a lot of ways.
Right, and that's, I mean, which comes with a considerable amount of pressure.
Correct.
Dahlbeck starting what could be a double play, and indeed it is. The Red Sox go around the horn there. 5-4-3 to limit the damage. So with a blast in the 5th inning. Ball has been flying to left. Heineman will swing and miss for strike 3. So 1 out in the Red Sox 8th inning.
It feels that uncomfortable when you've been doing it so long. So that's the hard part of making those adjustments, is having the plan to.
Remember, 1 year Beltre was just elected to the Hall, and Juan Marichal as well. That's going to be a swing and a miss for strike 3. Rodriguez strikes out the side. We head to the 9th inning. Reds kind of hang on. They lead at 7-6.
Not a lot of English, but it was just that connection and trying to help each other and be teammates. And I think the guys that do that the most usually have the best chance of developing.
Back in Florida. Here's the 3-2 home.
Got to get TC and AC.
That's off the glove of Dahlbeck. That's going to roll into foul territory. And Paredes will reach here with 1 on the 9th inning. The lefty's 2-2. And a liner to center field. Rafaela will make that play, hit right at him. And that's 2 down. So for Rodriguez, 1 more out to get. 2-2. Wrap towards short. Gonzalez has to hang on to it, so this one's not over yet. That's going to be a base hit. Did not get it out of the glove.
That's shirt.
2 down, 2-1. Ground ball right there to Dahlbeck with the pick. He guns into second base, and the Red Sox will win it by a final score of 7-6. They sweep the series here in the Dominican Republic.
Yeah, this has just been an incredible weekend for the Red Sox, for the Rays, and for all of Dominican Republic and Santo Domingo. This has been special. I'm so glad we got a chance to come down here, and this is this. Let's hope we get to come back again. Call a real game during the year.
Wouldn't that be fun? That would be a great idea. The final again: the Red Sox 7 and Tampa Bay 6.